Hello, I'm Mia, and this is DOGL News. In today's headlines, a major animal welfare protest erupts at a Beagle breeding facility in the United States. A tragic case in the UK raises awareness about toxic plants for dogs. New research suggests dogs lived alongside humans far earlier than previously believed. Animal rescuers risk their lives to save dogs in conflict zones in Ukraine. And scientists explore whether dogs really watch and understand television. Hello and welcome to DOGL News, bringing you the latest global stories about dogs, their people, and the world they share. This week's episode explores the evolving relationship between humans and dogs, from ancient history to modern welfare challenges, including the risks they face in our environment and the extraordinary efforts to protect them, even in areas of conflict. We also take a look at how dogs are adapting to the modern world, including how they interact with the technology around them. Let's begin.
Thanks, Mia. A major animal welfare controversy is unfolding in Wisconsin, where hundreds of protesters gathered at a large Beagle breeding and research facility. Authorities say between 300 and 1,000 activists attempted to enter the site, leading to clashes with law enforcement who used pepper spray and rubber bullets to disperse the crowd. Several arrests were made during the incident. The facility, which houses around 2,000 beagles, has been the subject of ongoing scrutiny and protests over animal welfare concerns. Activists argue that the dogs should be removed and rehomed, while operators of the site deny allegations of mistreatment. The situation highlights growing public attention on how dogs are bred and used in research, with calls for greater transparency and stricter regulation. For now, the future of the dogs remains uncertain, but the issue continues to spark debate across the United States. Mia, back to you.
Thanks, Gwen. A developing story raising serious questions about animal welfare. Next, a warning that many dog owners may not be aware of. Bob.
Thanks, Mia. A tragic case in England has led to renewed warnings about the dangers of certain plants for dogs. A young spaniel died shortly after visiting a tulip festival, with veterinarians confirming that tulips, particularly their bulbs, are toxic if ingested. Following the incident, organisers moved to restrict dogs from attending similar events, while experts urged owners to be cautious in environments where toxic plants are present. Symptoms of poisoning can include vomiting, lethargy, and in severe cases, life-threatening complications. Animal welfare groups say awareness is key, especially during spring when exposure to these plants is more common. Mia, over to you.
Thanks, Bob. From present-day risks to the deep history of our bond with dogs. Dave?
Thanks, Mia. New scientific research is reshaping our understanding of just how long dogs have lived alongside humans and how early that relationship began. A recent study suggests that dogs may have been companions to humans as far back as 14,000 to 16,000 years ago, significantly earlier than many previous estimates. Researchers analyzed ancient DNA from archaeological sites across Europe and parts of Western Asia, including remains found in regions of modern-day Germany and Turkey. What they discovered was that bones previously thought to belong to wolves were in fact early domesticated dogs, indicating that humans had already begun forming close relationships with these animals during the late Ice Age. Scientists believe these early dogs may have played important roles in human survival, helping with hunting, guarding camps, and possibly even providing warmth and companionship in harsh environments.
The findings also suggest that dogs spread rapidly alongside human populations, becoming one of the first animals to be domesticated and integrated into daily life. Experts say this research highlights just how deep and enduring the human-dog bond truly is, stretching back thousands of years and continuing to evolve to this day. Mia, back to you.
Thanks, Dave. A bond that stretches back thousands of years. But in some parts of the world, that bond is being tested in the most extreme conditions. Anne.
Thanks, Mia. In Ukraine, animal rescue volunteers are continuing to risk their lives to care for and evacuate pets caught in the ongoing conflict. Teams working in frontline areas say they are operating under constant threat, navigating damaged infrastructure, artillery fire, and even drone activity to reach abandoned or injured animals. Many of the dogs they encounter are suffering from trauma, malnutrition, and stress-related behavior after being left behind as people fled their homes. Rescuers say the emotional impact on animals is significant, with some dogs showing signs of fear, withdrawal, or aggression, similar to trauma responses seen in humans. Despite the risks, volunteers continue to deliver food, provide medical care, and transport animals to safer areas where they can be rehabilitated and, in some cases, reunited with owners. The work highlights not only the resilience of these animals, but also the dedication of those determined to protect them, even in the most dangerous circumstances. Mia, back to you.
Thanks, Anne. And finally tonight, a look at dogs in the modern home and how they interact with our technology. Lisa.
Thanks, Mia. New research is exploring a question many dog owners have wondered about. Do dogs actually watch television? Studies suggest that some dogs do respond to images and sounds on screen, particularly when they feature animals, movement, or familiar noises such as barking. However, experts say the experience is very different from that of humans. Dogs perceive visuals differently and may be more attracted to motion and sound than to detailed images or narratives. Researchers also found that while some dogs appear engaged, even reacting to what they see, others show little interest at all. The findings highlight how dogs interact with the modern world in unique ways, adapting to environments filled with technology that didn't exist when their relationship with humans first began. Mia, back to you.
Thanks, Lisa. From ancient history to modern life, dogs continue to evolve alongside us, shaping and adapting to the world we share. That's all for this episode of DOGL News. Thank you for watching, and remember, every dog has a tail. We'll see you next time.